shadow streaming. It's always, or almost always, this is going to be a little bit of a whiskey infused stream. So sipping whiskey on the go and trying to get some shit done, talk metal, about this and that. And funny thing I read today among the comments was today that one previous subscriber told me that this gaming content is so shit that he won't be following the channel anymore. So I guess I'm making some people really annoyed by the very thing that I actually do these gaming streams. But I mean, it is what it is, and I haven't, considered not to stop doing, streams just because someone is feeling butthurt by streaming, because after all, I want to lure this guy in. I want to make him go near the... Please, come on, step up, step up, step up. Go right there. Now. Wow, this is what I wanted to do. So, as I was saying, I'm not gonna lose my good night's sleep just because someone feels like, hey, I won't be enjoying the stream, I won't be enjoying the content anymore because you do streams. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, I guess I really need to change the character here in case I wanna do this. Do this particular tomb quest, because it really kind of requires me to just carry those bombs. So let's see if I can actually change to Yasuke after I've been checking through the items here. Not available in gameplay context, which means I need to get out of this fort. And now it should be available. Yes, it's time to celebrate this particular thing with a sip of whiskey.
これは登れんな。
This brutality is just so goddamn enjoyable. Every now and then when you have a nasty fight, then you're like, oh man, this feels so good when you're like just killing the motherfuckers. So anyway, supposed to explode something like this particular place, but my intention wasn't to just blow up myself too. roughly get the idea what this is going for. Alrighty. So people need to move these. Yep. Figured it out. I think. So these tombs are essentially, you know, the kind of puzzles, Tomb Raider moments, if you will. And I'm just trying to make sure I get to do these jumps because I need to do it with the bombs. Okay. Still not close enough. This probably needs to be a little bit closer as well, like here. So jump number 1, jump number 2, and yeah, that should do it. And as always, in case you're new to the stream or whatever, just feel free to ask me anything. Feel free to comment anything. No topics whatsoever are censored. So whether it's about gaming, whether it's about Rauta, whether it's about metal or something, you know, just shoot me with questions. Oh, and good news for those who are Patreon supporters of the channel. Since the new interview just today went out, and it's the Profanatica one which were just done like a week ago. So those who are looking for a new interview, it's already out there. And more interviews are actually coming out throughout the November unless things go really weird, because I've already agreed to do quite a few interviews for next few weeks. So those who enjoy the interview content should get busy with the stuff. And on to the next place I shall ride towards too. So this guy will die anyway. Poor him. Funny name, Ruins of Kanki, because Kanki can really mean like a dig to. I mean, it doesn't literally mean like that, but it's like this sort of tool, like a crowbar or something. But in slang, it really can mean So I'm already wounded here. That means I'm gonna have a full fun here. With lots of fighting. Now this wasn't obviously my intention to get this shipping wanted state because it really makes things so much more difficult, but I mean it is what it is. I failed to stop the whoever alerted the whole fucking thing here. So I guess I kind of deserve this whole shit. Hey, these motherfuckers are for real. These guys are seriously fucking me over. Okay, this is now getting fucked. Let's try to do this in a way that I'm not gonna... Fuck. Nasty motherfuckers. Hello. I'm having a weird shooting contest here. I'm gonna play this out how because it's so much fun. More typical ways. Yeah, they are hacking. So am I. Fuck it, I'm just gonna run over there. This takes way too much time. Most important word would be probably perkele. After you learning perkele, you might probably need something like hello, which is just basically hi. Terve is a very good way to
finish him.
Now I got this warrior monk to help, you know, tanking this character. So I usually say this, but in any given language, wherever you go, wherever you do, you learn like you're supposed to learn, that is 5 different words. One is to say hello. In the Finnish case, you could say moi or just hey. Then you need to understand thank you, which in Finnish would be kiitos. Now, if you can say hey and kiitos, you already know how to greet and say thank you. Now, on top of that, I would say it's always a very good idea to learn sorry. So, like, say you bump into something or, shit like that. So, saying, well, you could basically say sorry because Finns understand it. But if you want to learn it like real Finnish, then you could say anteeksi. So there you have like 3 words out of 5 necessary ones. What else I'm missing right now? Yeah, well, the cursing part, obviously. That is also always the 5th you need to know. Then you have like 4 words out of 5. So to say hello, to thank you, to say sorry, to curse, and yeah, the final one, the 5th one. Not the most important one, but in my opinion, kind of a good cultural advice is learn to say local way to say cheers, which in Finnish would be kippis. When you cheer someone with a drink, it's always good if you know that in many languages. I probably know more ways to say cheers than to say sorry or thank you, so I should roughly know what I'm talking about here.
I love the Finnish language so much.
Okay, now it's more fighting time, it seems. I'm gonna get my ass kicked very soon unless I get the fuck out of here. Just too much. Too much happening in one place right now. Some motherfucker is hitting me on the side. But I think with those 5 words you are pretty much well set for the kind of a basic exchange of words, What the fuck? This guy just single-handedly kind of bombarded my ass. Yeah, no worries. Of course. The least I can do, I guess. In the middle of combat, anyway. Gotta say, this was to have been my weirdest way to kill these Daishos. I usually go for full assassination mode. And now I've been just basically slaughtering with them with guns and katanas. But I guess whatever works, man.
You went full berserker.
Yeah, and I guess it was nice for a change. After all, I so often just indeed go for assassination mode. Somehow in the heat of combat I always end up missing these loot boxes. So I'm just gonna pick them right up right now. But let's get the main loot anyway, now that we are here. Because that's the reason why I came to this place in the first place. And then I can just pretty much fuck off. Funny detail, by the way. It's just
collecting rare albums from the loot gremlins.
now why on earth I need to fucking engage these fucking enemies when I was basically just going like fuck off from the whole gaming area anyway. I could have just like I could have just I really like that kick, that it's so powerful and it just kicks those motherfuckers.
Launches them home.
Yeah, that's the funny part. So anyway, I was about to leave the place. Whew, I need a drink. So let's get into this screen for a bit. All this fighting and not so much stealth makes me fucking thirsty. So how are people's Friday going? I am drinking today this Jameson triple distilled Irish whiskey. It's not the greatest stuff out there. I mean, I can totally, enjoy drinking whiskey and all. I mean, Jameson too, but I am more a the kind of Scotch, smoky, peaty kind of a whiskey enjoyer. Before I change the character, I will just quickly take a look. Holy shit, this is so much better. Better to equip this one.
Me too.
But yeah, I'm basically drinking one bottle at a time. And since I got this wow, this is great. Since I got this whiskey bottle as a gift from the neighbors, you know, I figured out why not just drink this one the next. I think I will take this place as the next target, and now faster with Naoi. So usually I just drink the more smoky kind of stuff while I'm gaming. I don't drink really like drink at home. It's more like sipping some whiskey while I game. I mean, I could be, you know, eating candies if that was the case. But to be honest, to be the truthful and to be honest, I'd just rather drink whiskey than eat candy. I'm not a big candy eater, but I do love the whiskey. Fucking double. Why on earth I decided to come here for a fight? How foolish of me. Because I have no fucking place to be here anyway. I'm like, done, and done. I don't even need to be in this particular place.
Let's just say I will have to do extra cardio tomorrow.
Yeah, but I mean, what life would be without the simple enjoyments? So sometimes we eat the potato chips, sometimes we eat a little bit extra, you know, candies, or maybe a couple of too many sandwiches, whatever we're doing. I mean, but hey, that's life. So, I mean, like, I'm not worried with my calorie intake about a single fucking thing. I'm anyway, you know, working out hard enough to justify my extra fucking calories, so I'm not like, oh no, do I need to consider this or that because I'm like fucking eating this extra shit. I'm like, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's not like I'm obese anyway, so I don't really have to care about that. And the way I consume alcohol, I mean, I do it a few times a week, depending basically whether I game or not. It's not like you know.
I am looking forward to the bulk cycle.
Oh, bulk cycle, it's just hateful. It's just horrible shit, really. I mean, if you would ask me, I would fucking say, no way, don't do it, man. Well, I would say proper bulking is harder than working out. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, like, the amount you have to eat to get that those extra calories and shit, it's it's horrible. I mean, because it's not just that you eat enough, like, oh, I get to eat some, to enjoy myself and all that stuff. I mean, you really, really have to eat a lot.
Time job.
Yeah, eating is kind of it takes more time and more effort than the actual working out. So, I mean, I can't really recommend it to anybody. I mean, out of just sheer experience, why the fuck not? I guess. But, I don't really like eating that much. Of course, if you do, and if you have the money to spend it on really good stuff. So, I mean, it can be rewarding, I guess. But, I think bulking it fucking sucks, man. You can take the extra calories, of course, things like, sipping olive oil straight from the bottle or, use spoon, of course, but still, I mean, eventually you might even start, you know, disliking eating. It's that much, kind of a shitty stuff in a way. And in the end, I don't really know if it's just, worth the benefits. But if everything else, I mean, everything really depends on your goals and all that stuff.
Oh man, yeah, that does sound rough.
Why did I have to start fucking, doing the... Why did I have to initiate combat? I felt like, okay, I could just, stab this motherfucker, and now I got the fucking conflict all over me.
Bloodthirsty today, Jerry.
Yeah, maybe it's the Friday night thing. I usually like to play a little bit more smart style than this, but I don't know what's in me tonight. I guess I'll just wait out these guys to just fuck off, because otherwise this game will take way too much time if I'm just entering combat every time I meet some enemies. Let me see what the time looks like.
The Finnish Steel Storm.
Oh fuck, it's almost midnight. I need to be going around midnight. I thought I had more time to play tonight, but I really have quite about early wake up call, so I think I'm just gonna do this one side thingy before hitting the sack.
It's 9:45 here, huh?
So where are you located, man?
いらっしゃい、お若い武者さん。
Since it's so early hours, I mean.
England.
Oh, England. Well, hey, England. It's not a bad place by no means.
小さな店だが、また来ておくれ。確かに何か見えた。
Again, fucking combat. Like, fuck you for real.
thinking of moving to Finland in the future, would like it a lot more.
Holy fucking Christ, now I've fucking initiated more combat I can probably chew. Yeah, Finland is chill, obviously, but I mean, expensive. We don't have that many gigs. We're more liberal with gigs, though. I mean, you can just get away with lots of stuff that you couldn't probably get away in more strict countries. We don't have big problems with, religions, at least these days.
You don't have many gigs.
I mean, we don't get those big tours as many because, how they call Finland is like it's the bottom of a sack. It's kind of a dead end, especially now with the, Russian-Ukrainian war, So a lot of bands just don't come to Nordic countries. In general, they might, tour many gigs in, say, Germany. They might go to Denmark, but it's a big if they even go to Sweden and Norway. And even if they go to Norway and Sweden, look at this nice graphic glitch. This guy is stuck in the fucking fence. Looks pretty funny. Just legs coming through the fence and all that stuff. So as I was saying, lots of bands don't just come to Finland because it's so expensive. It basically they lose one day if they take the ferry from Sweden to Finland, because that takes like 12 hours and as such, there are lots of bands who feel like, okay, maybe it's not worth to go to Finland because then you also need to get back. And as such, they might just skip Finland and even Sweden and, Norway while doing it. So that's why, even though we are like good in terms of more sketchier bands and stuff like that, but apart from that, it's kind of a sucks because, like, let's say some American bands, could be like something like Slayer or whatever, some bigger bands anyway. They just might not come to Finland at all because of this reason. So, in that sense, Finland being the bottom of the bag or sack, whatever you want to call it, just dead end. It just sucks, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's the downside of it. Okay. Obviously used the wrong tools right there.
Man, I feel that. Haven't heard this side of things before.
Yeah, it's not so much known thing outside Finland, I guess. Because, I mean, why would other people care? Why would they give a fuck if, Finland is not getting these bigger gigs? So, that's the downside. Now, the good side, being Finland is very liberal, is that, yeah, we get to see those bands that some other countries might feel, yeah, it's too sketchy, because these bands are, affiliated with wrong people. Not necessarily, fucking neo-Nazi bands, but just like people see that these are too weird or whatever, and you know how it goes, the whole cancel culture thing. The reasons are not always straight political. It just might be whatever. But anyway, bigger gigs, yeah. You never know when it happens. I mentioned this, I think, on Rauta as well, but I've seen it many times. Like some bands, they might come to tour,
Too
you know.
much. I was kicked out of a band for that reason.
What reason exactly? I mean, were you a culprit or something, or was it the other people were too much leaning some ways?
I listened to Go Gloon and he thought I was straight up National Socialist.
Oh yeah, I get that. That's so much bullshit. Oh, you listen to that band, so you must be a fucking Nazi too. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I've said it many times. I could listen to bands both from left or right and not giving a fuck. Because, you know, my music taste doesn't for sure define me.
We have a lot of it in the up.
My musical taste for sure doesn't define my political takes or lack of. And I don't really get it. And I'm more definitely on the liberal side of things. Am I left or right? Not really neither. But I mean, I get that people are like upset like that. But I still think it's bullshit. Because you can just enjoy music without choosing sides, so to say. But yeah, I guess UK is more sensitive in that sense. I mean, it's not really surprising. I guess United States is the most prone to this kind of stuff. Because of the, culture war or whatever, and people having that stuff even in the college. The funny thing with, universities and college, and don't get me wrong, I really do value science in so many ways. But what I really think is the problem is that you don't see that shit in real life. I mean, sure, you might see racism and all that stuff, and obviously that's not like good shit to happen to anybody. But, it's one thing to be racist because you have prejudice and whatnot, then, being somehow politically active in whatever, So I think a lot of that is just, political agendas being played. So that's why I loathe that shit.
I get you there, mate.
Yeah, I think it's just bullshit because back in the days, black metal guys and, punks could just get a fucking nicely all along. And they were both like, we were both like just anti-establishment it wasn't so much about, you know, like left and right. It was all just about, like, you know, it was all about just, you know, like, hey, fuck government. Maybe for us it was different reasons, but nonetheless it was basically, you know, us against them. And by them I mean government, the powers that be. And us, we were the, what we felt like, you know, the kind of a rebels, you know. We rebelled against whatever the society, in a way, was standing for, because it was all about, like, pay your taxes and shut the fuck up kind of a thing. And it's not like I'm not a happy taxpayer in a sense, but more about, you know, like in Finland, even as secular we are, I mean, Finland is still, you know, we have the state church. So even if, say, 1/3 of people are like, hey, I don't believe in fucking God or whatever, you know, you're still like, okay, but you need to pay taxes to the church. And it's so fucking, you know, how to say, it's not really equal. Everybody is talking about equality, you know, but, you know, it wasn't, in fact, until quite recent history that people who are not part of church would get, like, more expensive funerals. So if you were like a, say, filthy pagan, filthy fucking heathen, you would have to pay more to be buried than, you know, someone who is part of the church. So all these, you know, equal things, I mean, they are still very, very new things, like concepts that are not really that much set in stone or whatever.
Any part of the taxes go towards the saunas and schools?
Saunas. No, most saunas are just private things, really. So, but yeah, school system in Finland is, you know, all good and fair. So, healthcare, library system, all that stuff, you cannot really bitch about it in Finland. Because, I mean, if you get sick, um, getting sick, getting ill, getting into public healthcare system, it's still, you know, pretty easy in that sense to, you know, be in Finland. So, I mean, I don't really want to bitch about the government in general in Finland. I mean, I like that we're a pretty secular nation, and I like that in Finland, corruption is, you know, it's low. So there are lots of, like, these really, really good things. I don't wanna imply otherwise. So healthcare, library, school system, low corruption, things like that make Finland really great. And of course, we have saunas. We have lots of beautiful nature. So a lot of things are really, really good in Finland. But like I said, all this equality bullshit is bullshit because, you know, you can say all religions are equal or whatever, but I mean, they're not because of the state fucking church. So let's say I wanted to create a church of heathen ancestry. I wanted to create a church of pagan gods or whatever. Would I get the same motherfucking benefits? No fucking way. So, in a way,
insist on being equal.
well, yeah, kind of true. I mean, equality is a beautiful context. It's a great idea. We're all equal, but we're not. I mean, doesn't matter how much you want to think like that. It's like mathematics. Mathematics are not fucking fair in a way. I mean, technically speaking, it is fair, but my point here is things are not like that. Nature isn't fair. There's always someone bigger is going to eat your ass. And even the bigger ones are gonna fucking die because of various reasons. Like, you know, maybe there is not enough food for your apex predator or whatever because of this and that. So, I mean, you know, there's so many ways for things to fucking die and all. Okay, but I don't want to do this ranting. And first of all, I need to go. Secondarily, tomorrow evening is Rauta's monthly stream, so I'd rather rant in the stream right there than here. I'm just checking out the maps in case I'm missing something interesting. I've pretty much taken care of all these castles, except this one, which I think is...
Have a good night, Rauta.
Yeah, thank you, Son of Abyss. Have a good night as well. I will just check out these final items here. And then I will see. I think I will finish this one last castle before I move on to a new set of quests. This map is mostly already true. I mean, there are a couple of viewpoints which I probably need to do, but I guess I will just first... Faster unavailable. Oh yeah, I'm still inside this fucking place. Alright, I'll move my character to this Himeji Tenshu place, and I will clear out this castle, and then I will start going after the quests as well. Probably continuing the game tomorrow after the monthly stream. So get your questions ready, get your drinks ready, and I guess we'll talk to you tomorrow. I have at least a couple of things with what I want to show you early on in the stream related to Rauta, but I won't be making individual videos out of them, so things will just be... Yes, I always plan to do the monthly stream on the very first Saturday of any given month. So since it happens to be Saturday and the first day tomorrow, I mean, why not? The second reason is obviously that... Joo, hyvä Rauta, hyvä kekriä vaan, sinnekin Markus. So the second reason is obviously that on the 8th, on the 7th and 8th of November, I will be traveling, so I couldn't do Rauta's monthly stream anyway. And the next weekend after that, around 15th, I will be also traveling. So next 2 weekends after this one, I'm anyway traveling, so the monthly stream would be somewhere towards the end of... So better to get it out of the system tomorrow rather than later. So I guess I'll just save the game and mark these places I will going to visit. And now it's good time to say good night and maybe see you tomorrow. Monthly stream.
Makes sense. We'll catch it tomorrow. Gotta put a note somewhere.
Yeah, and I will make a post on Rauta's YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook about the time. Probably 11 Finnish time in the evening, something like that, maybe midnight, but probably around 11. So, getting some beers in the cold, and then we will talk. And I will show you something Rauta related in the beginning of the stream, and then moving on to questions and answers as usual. And the rest we will see tomorrow. But now, good night, people, and catch you later. Thanks for being part of the stream. Bye bye.